I'm on Real Life and Music.
The only thing I want from you is that.
I don't give a fuck about what you want from me. I don't give a fuck about what you want from me. I don't give a fuck. So we don't have to have this conversation. I don't give a fuck about what you want from me. What you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? What you gonna guarantee me? Guarantee me. Give me a certificate. What you gonna guarantee? I'm not that guy. Open your mouth, boy. Open your mouth, and I'm gonna piss in it. Girl, I promise you. I'm promising you right now.
My performance was lit, of course. You know, I worked the stage, I worked the floor, I worked at everything. Niggas is feeling me. Niggas is feeling Ty. Niggas is feeling Rebel. Oh, was they feeling Rebel?
Right now, we're at the point where you just confirmed that you said you was gonna piss on this man.
Go ahead.
That's where we at.
No, I had no problem with saying I was gonna piss in his mouth.
I know.
And I wanted him to get on his knees.
I didn't hear that
still
part.
stand by that.
Cash on my noggin. I walk around with that cash on my noggin. I walk around with that cash on my noggin. I walk around with that cash on my noggin. And I be thinking dollars, man, I'm just trying to get it. I be thinking dollars, man, I'm just trying to get it. I be thinking dollars, man, I'm just trying to get it. I be thinking dollars, man, I'm just trying to get it. Okay, I'm walking around thinking cash. Working a job be so slow. Gotta get the dough at a max. Like a time when I do a show. Keep that money coming in fast. Cash that check, the green light I go. Barely walking, I'ma be skipping when it all really start to flow. Keep confetti all in my mind.
Well, today is going to be a very interesting day because after all the whole fiasco in New Orleans, we finally got back, and I decided that I really wanted to know a little bit more in depth about karma, because I feel like we really didn't get a chance to really do much because of the fiasco that I caused. I know it was a mess. Regret it. Pissgate. I know. So I'm deciding to meet with her because I kept hearing about this $1 million story that she was talking about that she gets so triggered by, and I really didn't hear anything about it. So I felt like it was my obligation to kind of know more about her instead of just going on surface level and not really going off like what anybody else says. I wanted to really get in depth about what her story is to feel why she feels so triggered or so compelled to be so angry when someone either questions it or asks about it.
Yep, give me a... Yeah!
Is it swinging? Huh?
It's swinging.
Yes.
Got that good cocoa butter condition. What you got going on over here?
Nothing much. Just taking it easy. Just
Really?
taking it easy.
Yes, we need to after the whole debacle that was happening on the oh wait a minute, I can't put my bag on the floor, you know that makes you breathe.
Ooh.
That's what they say.
Oh, they say, but I beg the difference, baby.
I know, right? I'm glowing, you know, I had some time to get myself after. What is this, child? Is this mine?
Yeah. Alcohol.
Oh, so you know, you gotta be careful. I don't want to be pissing all over the floor. You know how that goes, child. It was such a tragedy, but you know what? It smelled so good on me. It just felt good. It's a good for the skin. What? That's what I read. I read it on Google. Look at it. Oh yes.
I thought milk was good for the skin.
That might be good too. It depends on how you work it into skin, like Vinci. But your skin looks good. You put nothing in your face.
No. In the beginning, me and Bryson were the only singers. And I was like, okay, well, he's much older. I can learn something from Bryson. So I reached out and I was like, you know, I'm trying to get everybody's input on this because this was weighing on me. That year, last year, it was like knocking me in the head. Now I'm doing much better on it.
I'm glad I got caught up with you because, you know, I saw some things that, you know, that I saw recently online about, you posting this stuff online and everything, and I noticed that it was, I don't know if you were like, really, you just seemed to be highly emotional. You didn't want to show your face, and you were talking about what was going on with that. Because I was at work, I wanted to like message you and stuff, but I was an immediate child, and my treat was at the house, so
Well, lately I've been going through it: depression, anxiety, trauma. I'm just everything that I'm dealing with, even filming and trying to get the public to know who Karma the Black Sheep has been overwhelming for me. I need family, and I also need friends to be in my corner, and they have not been supportive. Nobody has told me keep going, I see where you're going, and just keep pushing. Nobody has given me any of those. I just know that this is what I need to do to get to the next level. I'm never really at peace. I'm just being honest. I'm moving along just to see what things can look like at the end. It's an ugly story, but I'm trying to turn it into something beautiful for myself and for the world to see. No matter if people don't believe my story or not, I'm just giving them my truth, my facts, and see how can we turn this situation around, because I believe God can work things out, everything out. So that's how that's why I wanted to put my story out. I knew people was gonna have opinions on it. I knew people was gonna say, oh, that's not true, this is what happened, and da-da-da this and da-da-da-da. I didn't give a fuck about none of that. I was gonna fight through all of that. I just wanted people to know what happened.
You doing this social media stuff. I'm not, and then you was talking about this lady.
You have to be sociable, don't you?
Yes.
I feel like you have to, when you are a public figure, you have to put out all your business. Even if you go to the bathroom. If I am on the bathroom, I will goddamn say, oh, I'm sitting on the bathroom looking at the left side of me.
Yes,
I am that type of person.
Under the rug. Tell me about what happened, because the way it was crying out,
I'm very hurt. I'm very hurt. Jessie Pratt Lopez, and I'm saying her motherfucking name. Jessie Pratt Lopez fucked me over.
Give me a weight flip with it. Jessie Pratt
motherfucking Lopez.
Okay. Get it out.
Okay,
say his name.
Ooh, say his name.
Unless it's non-binary, because you never know these days.
Baby, 2 years ago, a Latino. But now she is Jewish. But in the beginning she was Latino, and that's what I stand upon. A Latino trans woman put a picture in my life story, my hardships, on the platform of GoFundMe that made her a 5-time millionaire today.
$5 million?
Yes.
I know you fucking lying.
I wish I was. I honestly wish I was, but this is what I'm tied to in Atlanta, Georgia. And people motherfucking know that. Everybody knows that. And I am looking like a motherfucking dummy, and I'm looking like a fool. People don't understand my story and why I'm so angry and bitter today. I'm fucking pissed.
As I was talking to her, and I was just like, okay, well, Karma, if she could get angrier, and this is why I know it's some deep-rooted stuff, like, this is how I think it may be actually true, or something around the lines, is because she gets so angry when she thinks about this, and she started to drinking, and I started to drink it, and you knew I can put it down, okay? So, by the time she got done at the end of her story, she was just... You know how that part where you just kind of ask extra additional questions just to kind of make sure that you didn't miss nothing, and she wasn't there where she could answer those kind of questions. So the little holes I was trying to fill just got put up with a little putty, and it wasn't necessarily going to fill out all the holes.
Period.
And I feel like you owe me something. Am I wrong for feeling like she owes me something?
Probably. She didn't give you 10%. 10%, but she could have threw me a penny.
I actually wanted a $500,000.
Well, a fifth is just
I wanted a half.
I mean, you probably could get more.
Because then, in the beginning, it was like it escalated to $3 million. Now, because it's still accumulating money, it went to
It's
$5.
still making money?
It's still making money.
Girl, I would slap you across the face and dig you a grave.
Well, honey, now that I know better.
You need to contact, if you can get tangible proof, and if you need me to help you, I can do that. I got steam in the bag. Okay,
I feel like I was the best person to discuss this with Karma because, you know, when we were in New Orleans, I made it my business to try to connect with her because we were both creatives and we were both singers. And I know that I've heard from a lot of the group and just seeing how the way that other people were treating her, I didn't feel like they had much respect for her. I didn't feel like they took her serious as an artist. And I knew how I was in the beginning. I knew that I wanted somebody to respect me. I knew I wanted somebody to take me serious. And I felt like they were just doing this just because she was here versus them actually wanting to do something with her. And I wanted to show her that, you know what, I want to not necessarily mentor you, but I want to show you that I'm here for you, that I'm invested in your growth. And I think Karma could see that throughout the whole trip, that I was invested in her growth. Even though she tried to leave my ass and try to be with them other hoes just so she can be part of the cool, which was quote unquote the cool crew, because she thought that was going to give her the golden ticket. And even though they ended up wearing her dress and dogging her out and all the other kind of stuff, even though I told her this stuff in the beginning, but even after all that, Karen, Karma, I still saw something in Karma.
Well, girl, let me get myself up out of here. Okay. So listen, before I go, you know, Lodi is doing, we got a couple things coming up this month. Well, actually, no, I think it's only one, but I think Lodi is supposed to be doing some kind of resort kind of thing, where he wants to do like a writing session kind of thing. So I would love for you to, you know, to come, and I hope that you come. We're gonna make it. Let's make it about the music first, and then let's, you know, if it's gonna be food, we're gonna make sure that there's drink. I'm sure Lodi's gonna make this. She's our Sagittarius. She's a Sagittarius, the fire sign like me. I live for Lodi, and she drove us all the way home from New Orleans. Wasn't that so nice? Oh, I love Lodi.
And I didn't feel no negative energy
at all. She didn't give a fuck at all. She was ready to go.
She was just
and she didn't give a fuck. She was gonna make sure we was okay.
And you're right.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna support her on her songwriter's resort.
We all need support.
Yes, and we're gonna do it on our speed because we're the only two singers, bitch. And we're not gonna go in here and never mind. Okay.
But you know what I tell myself? I got somewhat nuts to try to obtain and hold transgender singer and songwriter. Period. Bam.
Now also, bitch, what I also want to do was that energy that we had with me, you, and they. I want to capture that, but just with me, you, and they. So I'm thinking after that, you know, of course we're gonna mingle with the children, but I still want to be able to, like, us three, be able to, like, really just intimately sit down and create a song together, and I will show y'all what I do, and we can genuinely do what we were supposed to do. But you about to go out here and pimp, honey.
I am. I'm finna pick my motherfucking heels like Dorothy, baby, and motherfucking get at it.
Period. And you about to tell these men we go together? Yeah, real bad.
Real bad. Not real bad.
Juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty, baby got that juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty,
perhaps the most famous classic.
Juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty, juicy booty.
What's up, y'all? Today is the Southern Fried Queer Pride Festival. They booked me to come out. They gave me a set. I'm so excited. I invited my best friend Ty Valentino. He's performing with me. My mom, my aunt, my cousin are supposed to come out, so it's a real family affair. I'm excited because Southern Fried Queer Pride is an organization here in Atlanta that does a lot of stuff for the LGBTQ community, and it's very like grassroots, homegrown. They do a lot of stuff themselves. So I think it's gonna be a good time.
The musical stylings of Ty Valentino. Yes. What's up? How y'all feeling today? Well, my name, like Taylor just said, is Ty Valentino. I am a rapper, born and raised here in Atlanta, Georgia. ATL, huh? Yes. And I'm gonna do some tracks for y'all tonight. Well, today, this afternoon, how are we feeling? Let's get it. The first track is called Roll It Up. It's 420, so hey, So if you have to get elevated, no, keep track on. If you have to get elevated, this is the perfect track to get to. It's called Roll It Up. It's off my album, The Rich Auntie. Listen, roll it up, light it up. We about to blow this motherfucker down. Roll it up, light it up. We about to blow this motherfucker down. Blow the roof off this motherfucker. 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 Listen, I started making way back in 10th grade. Remember them days smoking purple haze. High out my mind, should've fucked the braids. But the boys back then had deep waves. I'm always down for a session. Here we go, I got real connections. Keep your tired ass once with the pants in my butts. I roll strands like you change pants. I smoke an ounce a week. So best believe in the clouds I be above the trees. High five in the high, I got the best of fly. Outstanding, so outstanding. Cause you knock me out. Just vibing, who just vibing? Please don't blow my heart. Got the food on the road, just poppin'. We can match if you want no capping. When it's like I need the passion. You can roll a leaf, it won't bother me. I love to burn the octopus. Roll it in the paper so it burns up. Don't play with me. I love my weed, been burning it down since 17. The dungeon comes.
Performance was so organic, like it was outside, it was hot as hell. And I was just having fun. This is my first festival I've ever performed at. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. One thing I love is support is so easy to give. You don't even have to spend no money. And my family, they show up and they always show up. And I appreciate it.
The next song is really dear to me. It's with my best friend Ty. It's called Taking My Shit Back. It's literally a song we wrote at the beginning of the pandemic. It's really self-explanatory. Let's go.
Whatever. I'm tired. We super duper fly. Don't play with them. Girl, don't play with them. Okay. Please don't play with them. Don't play with them. Girl, don't play with them. Bitch, don't play with them. Boy, don't play with them. Don't play with them. Don't. You took my heart. Now you're in control. In control. Your power over me. That shit gotta go.
Let it go, let it go.
Gots to go. I'm way too smart to just let it flow.
Let it go, let it go.
Let it flow.
Let it go, let it go.
I'm ready to take back what you owe.
Take it back now, bitch.
What you owe. Pay me what you owe. Give me 6 feet. Oh, big whip pop for hell of no time to beat with your misery. You played me, really shady. No time to beat one of them girls. So I struck, giving up the butt. I need substance, do you really trust me? Line game, you wanna be my husband? You out clubbing, boy, I know you lusted. Keep it up, you so dusty. We through, I'm really over you. Only good, 1, 2. Watch your back, you don't got it like that. Working harder, but my ass still fat. Dry eyes, no time for crime. Scorpio, so you know I'm fine. I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a definition of a straight savage. All this funny shit, ain't no parents. Nigga, please. Let's go. You took my heart. Okay. Now you're in control.
You in control.
In control.
You in control.
Your power over me. That shit gots to go.
Let it go, let it go.
Gots to go.
Let it go, let it go.
I'm way too smart.
Okay.
To just let it flow. Let it flow.
Let it flow, let it flow.
I'm ready to take back what you owe.
Okay, now.
What you owe.
Ty joined me on stage and we performed our hit taking my shit back. It's really the first song we ever did together. I wrote it, and Ty's voice is amazing on it, and it's our bread and butter, baby.
I'm Ty Butterfly. You can find me on Instagram at TYBTCRFLY. Yes! Give it to him one more time. Give it to him one more time. Ty, give him to him one more time. Give me your hand one more time. So everybody, I am Ty Butterfly. If you would like to find me, you can search me on YouTube at TY Butterfly or on Instagram at TYBTTRFLY. Cheers.
What makes my life real?
What makes my life real? What make my life real?
What makes me a regular person
Is the fact that I'm ubiquitous in this grind, so you cannot miss me.
I want to live, love, laugh, and learn just like the next person.
When you cut me, I bleed.
Making boss move.
I have feelings and emotions just like any other human being.
Is that I work hard. Being independent. I've been through some things.
I've done the work that it takes to get where I am today.
I love a good look. I love a good outfit.
Living in my truth 24/7. And I only speak reality, and I only speak truth.
And at the end of the day, I really just want to put people on.
We live just like anybody else.
That's what made my life real.
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless? Because no matter what chapter in my life,
I stand for good. I stand for people that are standing in the dark.
My drive to actually be the change in the world that I want to see.
I take punch after punch.
To have a voice, to be heard, to be seen.
no matter how many rounds I go through in life, I have remained undefeated and self-made.
I create spaces by cultivating, motivating, and inspiring those around me.
And I still come out on top.
I'm still the champion.
Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, you know your life lit when you making a deposit. Ooh, you know your life lit when you fresh about the closet. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, your life lit. Ooh, you know your life lit when you poppin' just for talking. Ooh, you know your life lit when you make all of the profit.
So now, we finally made it. After we done did the road to Bonfire, I done got my praise. I done got my shouts out. They done hit me up now. We on the big stage, the Bonfire stage. Before, when I got on that stage, it was because I had a feature with somebody. You know, somebody that I performed with before I got on their stage. So this is my turn to show out. So, of course, I've been moving around the city, so it's cool to see people that's like actually knowing the song and knowing the parts, because you know that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, the banger that I need, so that I can push the track that I need.
It's Lodi Bmore for everybody who don't know who I am. You can Google me, search me, everything. This shit is really it. Lodi Bmore, Lodi Bmore, your DJ, drop dead. Okay, I like this one. Hey, let's go this way, ladies, they believe y'all. Let's go. See ya. Not your business, children. And count your blessings. Sit down and keep this lesson. Keep with it, cause that's attention on me. They depending on me. They gon' falling on me. While I'm flocking to me. Oh God, show you before I tell you just see. Chrissy held the head down. Keep manifesting, pay off. After investing in me. They
Vay for coming out. I feel like Vay really wants to take notes, and he really wants to get his feet wet, and he really want to see what's hot, really. And to me, he's doing it the right way. You want to link with people that you respect, or people that you like. You know, you want to surround yourself with people you want to be like. That's the stand. So you see what they doing and you like it, and then why not try it out? That's kind of what I did too on the road to Bonfire.
Hey, y'all. We got motherfucking fire coming up. Y'all, listen. I need a little crowd participation. Now when I say motherfucking, y'all say fire. Motherfucking. Now when I say motherfucking, y'all say fire. Motherfucking. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Motherfucking fire. I got that motherfucking fire when I say
Did you bring all these ladies with you, or these are some supporters?
I brought people with me. But most of the people was just there. So, and then a lot of the people, not a lot of the people, but it was a couple of people that, like I said, I know within the business of it that, you know, came up to support also. That stage in particular, just because, like I said, it's one of the many stages that I try to get on. If it's, you know, it's more like a challenge to me. I see what they doing. I like the movement that they have. So I know a couple of people that perform there. I put a couple of people on with it. I know people that's like hosting it. People that's like intertwined with the business of Bonfire. So it's more so like showing them who I am too.
With the L and the O and the D and the I, the letter B and more, the word more. Love y'all. Yes! Let's go one more time for Lodi Bmore.
Season 3 is a roller coaster.
So if I'm gay, I'm going to hell. But if you lie in your life, you going straight to hell too. Don't let the devil use you.
The real truth was amazing.
I'm not gonna stop.
No,
When the swisher gets walked in.
Everybody wanted a big splash.
I don't know you, girl.
Baby, it went down.
Great God Almighty's gonna cut you down.
Can't be nice to these hoes. Can't be nice to these hoes. Can't be nice to these hoes. Better get your nut and go. I fall in love quick, knowing niggas ain't shit. I'm a sucker for attention, little needy bitch. Never pressed on a nigga, I got options. Bad credit, but it's hundreds in my wallet. Head dog when I feel a little thirsty. Zaza blunts, keep a real earthy. Triple P, paid pretty patty. I'm what you hoes wish you could be. Don't play with me, play with your mama. Your baby daddy is undercover. When you step to me, can you handle me? Give me what I need, all reality. Blunt hair, I'm Nene Leaks. Ow! Big bitch, I keep receipts. Huh. Who gon' check me?
So today, I'm meeting up with Chrissy. She finally wants to talk about what Bryson and I guess everybody else has been telling her about me. Allegedly calling her broke. And whatever they said, I said about her music. So I walk up and I see Chrissy. She's outside of the table, but I also see the Three Stooges. You got Lodi, Bryson, and Karma. And I'm like, what they doing here?
I know that Ty's gonna be gagged because me and Ty have been at it for like a minute. Like we have been at it ever since I've exposed this information to Chrissy. And I honestly think that Ty thought that he could kind of like make this up and kind of like sweep this under the rug because he's a sneaky bitch like that. That he could make a couple phone calls and a couple texts and think that he could just make this shit, like try to spin this. But no, Chrissy was like, there's some shit that you was saying, bitch, that I only told you and it got around and got blah, 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 blah. And Chrissy, and I was telling the truth. First of all, I was on Hennessy, so you know the truth gonna come out.
I'm here personally asked because I guess I'm the person that keep people on the subject when they be trying to like deflect from the subject and not get their issue.
What y'all been up to?
So like we just gonna cut to the chase real quick. So I called everybody here because I've been hearing some things about my friend. I have Bryson here because I need him to confirm the things that were said. So what I want to do real quick, and first thing I want to say is we're going to talk like adults. Everybody here, this is about me and Ty right now because I am a hurt friend addressing my friend, and that's what I want this to be about. So with all that being said, were you saying anything about me behind my back, and if you were, what was it?
What was said was that no, I did not think that you were going to have 3 events for your mixtape and that you don't mix and master your music. So if that got you hurt or if that's what was not translated to you, I don't know, then hey.
That's what he did say that. In addition to, you said something about the car mix, that he mixes his music in his car. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, bitch. Try it now. Try to lie now. And that's why I feel like Chrissy wanted me to be there because Chrissy was really hurt by some of the things that he repeated to the group.
Car test.
The car test.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
The look on her face, she was just like, how the fuck did, like, I didn't know, like, it seemed like that was not something that she obviously wanted to, to do. So I just felt, and obviously, there were some other things that were saying.
Is that what they was told you? If that was translated to you?
When it was brought back
girls
to
like
me,
to add stuff in. So is
when
that
it was
what
brought
was
back
brought
to me, it was brought back like you were speaking on me in a very negative way. You were speaking on my music in a very negative way, and it was on multiple occasions. And it wasn't just I said this and boom. It was like y'all sat down and talked about me. And what it made it seem like was you and the person that that has an issue with me on the show sat down and talked about me.
He doesn't want to really look at me. He doesn't really want to look at the people he don't get along with. He really just is only really looking at Chrissy. That's the only person that he's making sure that he is intentionally looking at.
You know what he's talking about. So it's like, what are you doing? Answer the question. It made me want to be like, how old are you, bro? Do you like him or not? Did you say that or not?
Anytime that this conversation has happened, and the people that brought back to you, they were part of the conversation also. So I want you to know that it wasn't us talking about you, they were just standing there looking at us. So let's start there. So that means they contributed to the conversation.
But they owe me no loyalty.
They may not.
They're not my friends. You're
But
the
you
only
can't
one.
say that,
I
but
don't
then
give
you
it.
invited
I
them
don't
here
care.
to confirm what you said. They said that the
Right,
person
because
that you want
because
to
I
own-
sat in your because when it was brought up the first time, I looked at you in your eyes and said, "Do you have anything to say to me?"
That's not
and
what
you
you
said, "No." What did I say?
You asked me when they said that I said you was a broke bitch. You said, Ty, did you say that? And I said, no, I did not say that. And that was what. That's why I asked. That's why I said I don't know what was responded to you, but I know what I was saying.
So then, in that moment, what I was saying wasn't being understood because that was more. I asked that question after Bryson said everything that was going on behind my back. And that's why I asked every single person. The music thing was brought up, the mix thing was brought up, and all that was brought up. And then I was like, Bryson, shut up. Do you have anything to say to me? No, I said that to Bryson. That's what I said. I said, hold on, shut up, Bryson. And I looked at every single person on the cast and said, what do you need to say? And nobody said nothing. So when it came back to me again, like it's still going on and going on and going on. And the day I don't give a damn. If I'm gonna check everybody was talking shit, then I might as well tell everybody in the world to line up. I don't give a damn what nobody that's not my friend says about me. I don't care. If my friend is behind my back talking about me, that's when I'm like, all right, bro. Like, especially when I came to you on we go past all this shit, and the fact that you, I don't care what Bryson was saying. I don't care. I don't even know Bryson.
You can't say you don't care, but then you brought him here because you wanted him to confirm something I said.
Yes, you said, not what he said.
Girl, be very clear. No, because what you try to do is that you're trying to make it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to insinuate that just because me and Lodi was there that we were talking, because me and Lodi didn't say shit. You initiated the conversation. You kept it going.
You know, while he was doing his spiel and while he was talking to Chrissy and he was mentioning the reasoning as to why he meant this and why he said this and why he said this, I'm like, no, bitch, that's not the way you presented it. That's not the way that you said it. Lord Jesus. That's not the way you said it, but the way that you presented it to us, it made it seem as if you were just trying to let us know before we listen to his music. Let you know what he really does. Let you know, because we all had told you that we didn't listen to the album yet.
The way it was brought to me is not what it was.
And that's why I wonder why
though.
it took so long for this. That was the problem I had with it.
Because this is the thing. This is the thing.
Because Tiffany don't like me, so she's gonna always try to make me feel like that.
But it's the thing, Ty. Like,
bitch, you might not like me. You're envious of me.
Hold on.
That's what it is. You're a jealous ass old bitch.
It's not about this. This is not about me and you.
This is the thing.
You need to talk about that. So you need to talk to Chris.
This is the thing. It took a while because I was trying to wrap my head around the fact that my friend really might have hurt. Like, I looked at you as bro, like I came to you with some deep shit and you know that. So the fact that I'm hearing like these things in the way they were brought to me, I had to cool it because I didn't want you know how I am too. So I had to cool it so I can talk to you.
That's why I was like, damn, she ain't gonna call me.
I just wanted to cool so I could talk to you, but that's why I wanted everybody
I
here.
have reached out to her, and when we
talk,
things
are more confirmed. Like I don't understand.
Come on, now you know nothing more personal than a phone call.
But that's why. But to answer your question, actually, I wanted him here and I wanted her here. I wanted him here because at the back, I'm not stupid. In the back of my mind too, and I was keeping it real cute. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. So now that I know that it wasn't that, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't that, and I'm sick of, okay, well, Bryson said this, Ty said this. Okay, so let me put Bryson here and Ty here, and now say what you said. Because if you said something that you didn't say, or you missed something, he was going to check you, and vice versa.
Girl,
that's why...
He ain't going to never...
Don't worry about me.
He ain't going to never check me.
But that's why I wanted everybody...
If you had an account,
he told me that you didn't listen. He said you don't like to take advice, and he told me that you tested
I did
music
say
in
that.
the car.
But Bryson, I did say that.
But
Bryson,
you brought it to me like it was.
I did say that. Chrissy
like,
doesn't
you
listen.
brought it
Chrissy
to
is
me
a strong
like
individual. She doesn't listen.
No,
I don't mind. See, look.
How I brought it
So
to you
guess
was,
what? So
I
shut the fuck up.
said, bitch, don't tell me to shut the fuck up.
I
You know that's not how it's gonna go.
Hold
You know that's not how it's gonna go.
What Bryson was telling goddamn Chrissy was facts. It was true. It was all true.
See, this is the way Ty works. Why he's not admitting what he got wrong, what he's doing, he's saying a whole bunch of words, but in the back of his mind, he's thinking about his rebuttal and what he's going to have to say to spin this shit. And that's the reason why I'm not surprised that he was like, okay, I admit it. And then he's a narcissist, so he's going to try to flip it on you and try to say there was something that you did to make me say these things because this is what you did. So he was thinking about his narcissistic plot as the reason as to why.
How the fuck y'all here? Like, y'all just want to vote, but none of this shit got anything to do with you. Bryson, you just happy because this sounds like Ty, tear him down, let me jump on the train. So that's why you here. Karma, you and Bryson besties now, so whatever you done let his ass gullible your ass into, you with it. And Lodi has his tag along, and she probably brought Chrissy there because she her Uber driver, so that's why she was there.
Ty don't want to be embarrassed. That's the funniest part about it. He don't want to be embarrassed, but he loves to embarrass motherfuckers. It's funny as shit. It's funny as shit. Because niggas just let it happen and they just be his friend.
They said the whole thing though when I went outside for the scene, the whole thing started off about Chrissy stuff, and you started that.
Yeah, I started.
They said you started
the
it.
conversation like y'all like Chrissy music.
I said, did I say y'all like
This is the
Chrissy music, or
thing.
did I say y'all
This is
heard
the thing.
Chrissy's music?
This is the thing.
Have you heard? Okay. Have you
heard?
So have you heard?
And
So
then
how's that be being
And then what
messy?
happened? And after that, then what happened?
But nobody heard it but who? Me.
Yeah, but why you say that?
Because we were at the listening party.
Why you yelling? Why you yelling?
It's okay. Whatever. I'm
Just
the bad
explain
guy.
yourself. Go ahead.
Like that's what I'm
saying.
I said why you say that.
Why I asked? Why y'all have y'all heard Chrissy's music at her listening party?
Well,
who did you ask?
I asked one,
I got it. It's not my
two,
question for real.
and Rebel. It was 4 of us there.
Who responded?
All of them.
And what did you say?
Huh?
And what did you say?
Everybody was laughing now. I'm not gonna lie, but
I am the only person that listened.
Okay.
no. Well, go. You know what?
You listened? Is that a lie?
No.
Did I lie?
It's that moment of time I lied.
This is weird as fuck,
Okay.
bro.
You know, person listen because but you also was throwing the way.
But I went
the
home
way
that
that
night
you did
and
it,
I
Ty. You can stop being fake as fuck about this.
So
The
what
way
did
that
I
the
say?
way that
What did I do?
You know what you said.
I'm asking
but the
you,
way
I'm
that you
giving
said it
you
and the
the
way that you
floor
presented,
to tell
if
me
you
what
shut
I
the fuck
did.
up, maybe you'll hear me.
Girl, okay.
What I said to you was that the way that you presented it, in order for alley-oop for Rebel to throw shade, is what I'm saying.
For alley-oop.
He's saying like you open the door for
Did you open the door for somebody that don't fuck with me to talk about me?
If somebody don't fuck with you, they're gonna talk about you regardless. I don't fuck with you. I'm talking about this
That's not the question.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
That's
Thursday,
not the
Friday.
question.
If I feel
And
like
when he
that,
asked the question, Chrissy, he was looking at Rebel.
But my question was a yes or no, and I didn't get either yes or no.
So, I mean, do you fuck with him or not? Like, this your friend?
Do I fuck with Chrissy?
No, that's not the way you meant it. Because you was all ready for the kiki and the kikis and all the ha-has when you had your performance. You was ready to go with you and Rebel. So you wasn't even trying to be there at the performance because you was ready to go.
So to be clear, you and her were never friends.
Not in my book, no.
In your head.
No,
so
in
you're
my
not
book.
just saying it because you know.
I got no.
Let me finish. Let me finish that out. You're not just saying it, be like, okay, I know I look bad, but I know I can redeem myself if I say we're not really friends.
No, because
but I'm just simply saying.
Who am I redeeming myself to?
I don't know, but I'm saying, why would she think that y'all close like that?
I just told you why she might think we close.
So she just, oh wow. Well.
I don't know. Do I? That's what it is. Do I fuck with Chrissy at this point? I don't damn know.
At this point,
I don't know. Do you?
What Chrissy do to you?
I don't know. I know who I fuck
Because
with.
Chrissy really just trying to figure out if you really fuck with him because all he hearing is basically
So this
you
is what I'm
talking
saying.
shit about him
I'm
and
gonna say
you his real friend.
at this moment, all you hoes can take this. I don't fuck with none of you guys.
Oh,
How about that?
You know what? Oh my God.
And then y'all can
I
take
just feel like
that.
that's the realest thing you
But I felt like
said,
that
so I can
anyway.
respect that.
It's Ty, and it's always
That's
been about motherfucking
Because
Ty.
I got vendetta that I want, or I got an ulterior motive with you.
Yeah.
I'm talking
And you're
behind your
motherfucking right.
goddamn back. I'm jealous of you, of whatever that the fuck it is.
I never said
and
you
I
was
don't know
jealous
what
of me. I
our
just said
problem
you're
is,
not on my
but trust
level.
me.
You're
These
not on my
girls
level.
gonna come up with one by time it's time to come up with a problem.
I ain't built like that.
So
That's all I said.
But I mean, you said
so
you
I'm
don't fuck with me.
I'm fuck with nobody.
That's
Only person I fuck with is me.
I feel like it's a whole gaslighting situation sitting on the outside looking in because I'm not getting definite answers either. But I know how we came into the situation. So that's why I'm like, all right, bro. Like, is it this or is it that? Because you really get into him and it's like he just asking you to answer the question so he can pretty much just leave you alone. So it's like, that's irritating. I feel Chris's irritation 100%.
So
you clearly don't fuck with Rebel either because you kicked him out the car in New Orleans.
You right. I don't fuck with nobody.
Right. You didn't do that?
I don't fuck with
You
nobody.
didn't do that either?
I don't fuck with nobody.
You're a selfish bitch.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm a
knows
selfish
it.
bitch.
Just like you left everybody at the last time we was together. You
Yep,
left everybody
in the
middle
car
of the
that
way,
I paid
and
for.
you got your
You
ass
right.
mollywop for
In the
it. So
car
I
that
mean,
I
at the
paid
end of
for.
the day,
But you
won't
understand.
do it.
You won't mollywop me.
Because I have better things to do.
Because you
I have
couldn't
better
do
things.
it.
Ty.
Because you couldn't
Ty.
do it.
I got too
Beyond
many
the
important
untamed Michael
things.
Roberts.
Too many important things to be worried about your second class ass. I have nothing worried
I'm
about.
second class.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Yes,
Thank
honey.
you. Thank
yes,
you. Thank
you are. You very much are. I didn't say I didn't like you. I just said you're not on my level.
Bitch, you don't have to
You're
like
not
me.
on my.
Trust
I don't.
me.
I actually still have very much love for you, but we just
Bitch, stop
disagree.
saying that. Stop
I do
saying
love
you love me.
but we don't.
You
we
can't
don't
love
like
somebody
you.
with
We
the
don't
shit
like
that you
each
do.
other right now, and that's totally
Girl, we
fine.
don't. We ain't.
I don't
we
want to
don't.
see in you in any harm. I want to see you be
I
successful.
want you to die. So bitch, we good.
Well, that's not gonna
Good, so-
happen. That's not gonna happen.
Oh,
and you should watch your
shit.
words because that actually can be reversed. Because the devil can
Well,
work in mysterious
come
ways.
on, come on.
Oh, that was so
mysterious
hateful.
ways.
Come on. It'd be, I'm a hateful ass, fake ass
Exactly.
bitch. I'm
And
a
you
hateful
see it
ass,
now.
fake
Well,
ass
you
And
called
you
it
see
for
it now.
yourself.
When Ty told me that he wanted me to die, that really, like, that was such a shock to me. Like, I was gut wrenched. Like, I know I say a lot of things, but I know that we have our up and downs, but I would never wish anybody to die just because I'm calling you out and you wanted a shock moment to escape. And that if that's the way that you choose to deal with people and you choose to, I can't even explain. Like, that was shocking to me, not even just on this platform, but just in general. That anybody could say that to somebody was shocking to me, and that showed me his true soul and what he's willing to do to pertain his image or to pertain his innocence or to pertain anything. God knows what he's willing to do. If you tell me that you wanted me to die, if we was in court and I got murdered, you'd be the first one on the list. I mean, that would never happen. You can't leave me out. But at the end of the day, that was shocking. I thought about his mom, and I thought about all the people that I've met in his life, and even though we disagree with certain things, we have disagreements, you know, I still love the boy. I still want him to succeed. I still want him to do excellent. We're just having a rough patch right now.
That's his defense mechanism. I ain't got see, Chrissy.
Because
It's not about me.
when you deal with people,
I'm
literally,
sorry.
when you help people,
It's not about
when
me.
you do stuff with people out of your heart, they literally these three people, not you, Lolly. Even though I'm putting you in the category with them just because I don't need no problem.
I know you feeling away.
But all these bitches right here, I have did stuff for out of the kindness of my heart. Just because I literally am tired. Not because of a camera, not because they can do anything for me, because they
just take
can't.
accountability and be
And
like,
they
you know what,
have
bitch, I was wrong.
hurt
see, you
my
need to
business
understand.
and attack me.
What?
They have
You
all.
just made us seem like we
They
was
have
nothing,
all.
Ty.
What
You
did
just made us seem like we was
hold
beneath
on,
you.
Hold on, shut up. You must be here. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do to hurt your feelings? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
You're trying to bulldoze people in conversation.
What did I do? Because you're playing the victim. So what did I do?
So too much playing. It's just like, all right, what is that your friend? Okay, so why would you do it to your friend? Or, you know, like, go on with the next subject. You want to still just have the man keep asking you questions.
why would she be under the impression that y'all friends and you saying that y'all not friends? Like, why would she be under the impression that? That's weird. Because she said that you was the person she called when she was going through. Actually, you the one convinced her to stay in Atlanta. She was told you she was about to leave. She got out of jail. She went to jail for whatever she
didn't even know this. See, you see what I'm saying? Never knew this. Never knew this. Never fucking knew this.
That you the one convinced her to stay here.
When she went to jail? What she went to jail for? What are the receipts?
She didn't say. She just said she went to jail. You the one called her. You know, she called you to get some advice, and you just telling her like, no, this is kind of how Atlanta is. And you kind of help her through that process, you know. So, you know, why would she?
I'm gonna say this. Chrissy said I have given her advice and helped her. That's probably true. You know why? Because anybody that comes into my life, if they tell me a situation, I gave them advice and I'm gonna help them because that's the type of heart I have. Now, if Chrissy took that as me being her friend, then girl, you gotta stop using that friend word loosely. Because if that's the case, I would have 1,032,000 friends. Because if somebody come to me with a problem, I give them a solution. That don't make me your friend. That just mean I ain't stupid. I got some common sense. Boom.
Girl, you knew nothing to me. I'm not the victim.
What did I do to
I'm wrong.
What did I do to you, Ty? He just said he didn't do nothing though. So what did I do to you? No, you literally just tried to play victim, and that's not going with me because I didn't do shit to you. Because you came to me and told me that you opened up to you, and I told you no, and then you did it again and again and again, and I finally did. I ain't do nothing to you. I never said shit about you behind your back, but can you say the same? Clearly not. What did I do to you, Ty? Or are you going to continue to play victim and sit there and act like you literally are proving that you're playing victim?
Are you going to shut up or are you going to listen?
You just answered me and you said, what did you say? What did you just say? What did you just say? You said I didn't do nothing.
So she never called you about none of her secrets and nothing. She said she told you secrets and everything.
No, because if I would have spilled them by now, y'all know I spill secrets. So if she done told me, the secrets she done told me, they spilled. Don't we know about the car test?
Okay.
Don't we know that she was supposed to have 3 parties and only had 1?
That's weird.
I don't know any more secrets. I probably would have spilled them if I did though.
When did I say that? When did I say that?
What did I do?
Here we go with the lies. 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 Oh, I love it.
Why would you invite her to the studio to try to make her to be a singer?
Oh, why would I invite you to the look at me. Why would I do that?
What did I do to you?
I had ulterior motives.
What did I do to you?
Apparently.
Mama, shut up,
You
bro.
spent 400 person.
What did I do to you?
Girl, if this bitch, the bitch that you know, for 35 days, said anything to you, you know how you text me or call me or question me or we talk?
I have before.
No, I'm saying how we interact as our friendship, right?
I said so.
Why did it take a 3-week and a call to production for you to talk to me about this situation?
I heard it one time at one scene. It came up again at a different one. It came up again at my party.
Your phone was on?
Laptop, man.
Right, but I'm
I stopped talking to you. I stopped talking to you because, like I said before,
you stopped talking to me.
Like I said before, and you agree because you know I needed to calm down so I can sit down and have a conversation. I wanted to make sure you wasn't going to lie again like you did before. So I needed to sit and I needed to think.
I really feel bad for if Chrissy is genuinely upset. If Chrissy is genuinely upset about wherever she feels our relationship was, I apologize for that. But in my heart, do I really feel this is genuinely Chrissy is like, oh, we were friends upset? No. For this camera, yeah, I feel like Chrissy's upset. She needs a moment. I would have chucked the upset roll too. Like, why would you do me like this? But yeah, genuinely, no, I don't feel like that's the truth. I feel like that's her storyline.
The best way to do this is to have the person that brought it to me, the person that's actually my friend, and a middleman to calm everything down.
Lodi, you ain't calming shit down.
This is the person I've been going to and talking to about it. And she told me to call you, but I let her know I'm angry. I'm like,
now, mind you, I'm the third. This is the third time you heard it was the scene that we was at.
But I want to know the extra 2 times. But I want to go on record and say the extra 2 times that this has came up is because of him. He brought it up. In New Orleans, he's the one that brought it up. I just want to go on fact. It's the same conversation.
She's confirming it.
But that's not the point.
It's not just me.
Not just like
What's up blaming on me? Take accountability.
Bro, if it was just one person,
But they treat me, bitch.
Yeah, we
Treat me like you treat me. Hey.
Well, don't play into that. You're not trying to take accountability. She just told you that it wasn't just me, so that means that obviously
I'm not
you've been saying that around other
but
people.
I already said this shit.
What you think took so long for him to just admit that he was being shaded towards Chrissy?
Because so many people was giving validation upon it. Like, this is what's going on, Chrissy. Like, you can't hide your hands for so long.
After he got caught and every which way that he was trying to spin, I was like, no, because of boop, 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 boop. And it was like, no, because of boop, 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 boop. And the problem was there were other people that were there, including Lodi, that can confirm my no. So now he feels backed into a corner. Now he can't spin it. So now he has to heighten himself up and say, I don't fuck with none of you bitches. He just decided to disconnect. Just like he likes to walk up off the table and try to, give his little moment. The reason as to why he did all that is because he was getting hyped and he realized that people caught him in his lies and all the shit that he was saying. And that was the main reason as to why Ty got hyped.
What the truth sound like? What the truth sound like to you from what you're hearing? And then tell them if that's the truth or not.
Because I know what I said.
Let them tell you what he did the truth is.
Everything you
and you tell them
confirm.
if it's what your truth is or not.
Everything you confirmed was true, but you're playing it like you weren't doing it in a negative, malice way.
I was doing it in a truthful is the truth way.
So it wasn't no shade, there wasn't nothing behind it. And
if it was shade, yeah, shade.
And when it comes out,
I'm not gonna take away the shade.
So now shit's changing. Oh my God.
No.
You are really being a flip flop right now, bro. Like that's not what you were saying 5 minutes ago.
Right, and it's my fault. It's this bitch over here.
I got everything I needed. I got everything I needed.
Thank you.
I know what.
As long as I get validated, bitch, I was not being no fake bitch.
Girl, you need to be validated. Lord knows you've been looking for that. So if that can do that, good luck with that, bitch. You've been looking for a validation.
You done. Girl, I get the pauses, girl. I'm not worried about that. Like read.
That is so rude. Why you just showed your fucking ass and act like you just didn't know what the fuck was going on
The whole time.
Really?
The whole time.
Okay.
And then try to blame it on everybody else like you don't know what the fuck you said.
I did.
Girl, you're tired. You're late.
I'm tired.
R.I.P. Dead.
You're 36 with 2 songs.
I'm 35, baby.
Bitch,
I'm 35. Songs that sound way better than yours.
You're right.
Exactly. So keep releasing that trash. Keep releasing that trash, and they're gonna keep spinning it on SoundCloud. Keep doing that.
Never been on SoundCloud.
You are on SoundCloud, baby. That's what it sounds like.
Ty was giving like, I don't really want to own up to it. I'm just going to dance around this whole head and make her think we friends and shit like that. That's what was really going on.
But ask Bryson to get a job that pays for more than his rent and his scooter. That's what I said.
My schooling.
Wait, you got scooters?
My scooter. Yes, I do. Actually,
you got a scooter.
Like most people in Midtown, they have scooters and bikes.
No, most people.
Yes, they do. That's why they got bikes and
BMWs and Audis.
It's mine. At least it's mine, and then my mama and daddy don't have to pay for it. You glad? Now when you able to pay for yourself, we're talking about it. That's right. You should be glad. You should be glad. Brag when you pay your own bills. Brag when you pay your own bills. Brag when you pay your own bills. You're a spoiled brat.
And I'll be that. I'll be that.
And when you get to real life, the problem that you got. The problem that you got, my hand is not in your face. My hand is not in your face. The problem that you got is that you don't realize. You don't realize that you are coddled, and I ain't gonna coddle you. Bitch, I ain't gonna coddle you. I like top. I'm not gonna coddle you. I'm gonna sit up with the bottle. Everybody know I'm a bottle.
That's good.
Everybody know I'm a bottle. Exactly. And it's the rest of it. You're done.
When I kept trying to tell him that, he kept getting angrier and angrier because I tried to tell him like, hey, we just disagreeing right now, and The fact that I can't say that we're just disagreeing right now, and your response is, I want you to die. I want you to die. Still shakes me.
Do you care about this group?
Who? The Chrissy and the Three Stooges?
I'm saying like in general, to everybody together, like as a unit.
Do I care about them? Yeah, to a certain extent I do. I'll be lying if I say I didn't care about them. Just because we all beefing don't mean I didn't care about them. All of them got a special place in my life, I guess. Hell, some of them even call me friends. So hey, they have to be.
You can't break my soul. Get the fuck out of here. You still say what I said. And your dumb ass hit yourself in the face. Your dumb ass grabbed me and hit yourself in the face. You can't break my soul. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. No. I live here. Go to your average neighborhood.
You know what? Oh, I'm shocked. I am.
You can't break my soul.
I don't give a fuck about breaking your soul.
But it did, Carl.
Still to come on this season of Real Life in Music.
You know, I was recently signed to, supposedly, we did the contract and everything, had a release party. I was with Sony at the time. I found out that the deal wasn't real.
You know, you was with me in the beginning, and like PTSD and everything.
They're talented than most artists that I even know on a grand scale.
Take over the world.
Not your business, children. And count your blessings. Sit down and keep this lesson. Keep with it, cause nothing's depending on me. They're depending on me. They gon' falling on me.
The girls don't like me anyway, so you know they probably don't even wear me.
All you hoes can take this. I don't fuck with none of you guys.
I was saying I want to do nothing with me.
For you to sit here and tell me that, oh, I ain't followed everybody on the show because I wanted peace. Oh, the bitch that was trying to bring you peace all fucking night when chaos was going around.
I was saying we was good, but you know, they came outside and started screaming.
It was kind of fucked up, Ty, because before the Ty almost wants to create this issue with me. I don't know what. Congratulations, you bothered me.
If you're not serious about it, don't get on this shit. Take her ass off.
Y'all would have done this shit to Beyonce and she just wanted to do this.
And you can have as many features as you want to, but you will never stop. It's your 30. You're 30, and you look 75 in the face. You look like a fucking foot in the face. So don't come at me. You can't be. You can't be. You shouldn't be. No, you can't. That's what it is. I look good.
It's real life. It's real life. What you gotta say? Ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. Real life. Real life. What you gotta say? Ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top, and I